Well, here we are in the new temporary shop, and I'm just about at the point that I'm satisfied with where everything is. And one of the biggest challenges that I had to go through was deciding what could come from the old shop and make it into the new shop. And not really in terms of tools, but really storage. Could I get all my clamp racks in there? This is actually the storage unit that was right behind the jointer, and I had a ton of stuff stored on that thing. It's a French Cleat wall hanging system. And it's one of the simplest things I've ever made, and I think you guys are going to want to see how this is done because it's so easy. You can just knock it out in a couple hours, and it gives you an incredible amount of wall storage. Now what I had to do was flip it, okay, because this space wasn't going to accommodate the same shape in the horizontal setup, so I had to flip it vertically, and I had to pull all the strips off. Now fortunately, I only had them attached with screws, so I was able to take them off and salvage them and cut them into 4-foot strips now, and the 4-foot strips are going to go across like so. Okay, now if you're not familiar with a French Cleat system, it's really nothing more than sort of like an interlocking hook, okay? And it allows you to hang really heavy stuff, and the cool thing is you don't need to glue anything down or screw it down. The weight of the thing alone is enough to hold it in place, and you can move everything around, so it's modular. Now here's the concept. This would be attached to the wall, okay? And you can use this to hang cabinetry too. In fact, I do it all the time, okay? And on the thing that I'm hanging, there is an opposing 45-degree bevel so that when they meet, like this, it just hangs there, okay? And that can support quite a bit of weight. So that's really the basis of this whole system. So let's attach a few of these strips, and then I'll show you a couple of the little kind of gadgety little things that I've come up with that I like to hang from here that allow me to store just about anything I need on the wall. All right, so what I'm going to do first is just take a square and, you know, put these things wherever you want them to be, but I'm just going to give myself a little reference line so that when I attach this piece, I'm going to know that it's nice and square to the frame. And really, all it takes is a couple of screws. Okay, you want to face it where the angle is able to be hooked into. If we put it this way, it's not really going to be very useful. Everything would just slide right off. So we put it this way, and it creates a little bit of a pocket. Okay, lined up with my line here. Now let's get one on the other side. And that is it. So you put as many of these strips up and down this thing as you want to, and man, you could really get some serious storage in a very small amount of space. Now the bevel here is incredibly easy to cut. It's just a quick rip on the table saw at 45 degrees. Cut your strips to about maybe 2.5, 3 inches at the most. They don't need to be very wide to work for this. And, you know, if all you have is a circular saw, you can use that for this too. Bottom line is it's incredibly easy. Put a little bit of material around the outside to trim it out, and this actually looks really nice in the shop. So I only have one up, but we can look at one of my shelves here and see how well it works. Okay. I'm going to probably put another screw in the middle here just for a little extra support, but that's pretty nice. Now you can move it anywhere you need it to go. And if you want to get a better look at how this was made, it's just a couple pieces of plywood together. Got a little border on the top to stop things from falling off. I usually use this to hold pencils, tape measures, things like that. The whole concept is you can hang anything on here as long as you attach the French Cleat strip on the back with the bevel angle here. You can hang just about anything. So let me show you a few of the other things that I've made. Now the simplest things you can make are these little guys right here. It's nothing more than a piece of, strip with a 45-degree bevel in it and an upward sort of aiming dowel placed into it. And this is great as a peg to hang just about anything, right? Make them in all different sizes, different widths. You can make them a little wider if you think it needs to support more weight. You can hang your headphones, you could hang tools from these things, anything you need. And that's pretty darn secure considering that you can move it anywhere you want it to go. Pretty cool. Now here's something that's very specific to one of my tools, and it may not be useful for you, but it just goes to show you what you can do. My dado stack has this big orange crazy looking case here, but I wanted a way to hang that so it was nice and secure. I just took a piece of alder and cut it to approximately the shape, 3/4 of an inch thick, fit right in there, and made a little L bracket out of it and put the French cleat on the back, and check this out. Holds it up there. And you've probably seen this on the wall in the other shop and never even knew exactly what it was and how it was set up. But this just goes to show you, you can hang just about anything if you use your imagination. So, you know, if you guys make these for your shop at home, send me some pictures. I want to see the ideas you come up with, because at this point, I could use some ideas for storage. So thanks for watching, and I hope you build your own French cleat storage system. Thanks for watching the free version of the Wood Whisperer. For access to even more videos, interactive live sessions, vendor discounts, and more, check out woodwhispererguild.com.